Alright, I just factory reset my Apple iPad 2. Now why would I do that? Well, I bought this device on November 15th, about a month after iOS 5 was released. But this device still had iOS 4 on it. So when I powered it up for the first time, I still had to connect it to a computer for me to actually use the device. So I couldn't walk out of the store and turn on my Apple iPad 2 and use it right out of the box. I actually had to activate it by actually plugging it into my computer. But iOS 5 fixes all of this. Unfortunately, iOS 5 was not on the device, and I had to load it up on the device. And those of you who are familiar with my channel already know that. So in order to do a first-time power-up on the Apple iPad 2 with iOS 5 on it, I had to factory restore the device. And now this video is going to be on powering up an Apple iPad 2 for the first time with iOS 5 installed on it. And if everything's working as I think it should, you no longer have to connect this to your computer. So let's power this up and see if I'm right. Well, there you go. You no longer have that annoying USB cord that you actually have to plug the device into your computer. You can actually just use this device out of the box. And if you're the type of person that has very light computing needs, you could actually just use this as your main computer. I'm not that type of person because a tablet does not meet all my computing needs, but there are people out there that it does. So now you can actually just buy this device and it can be your only computer. You don't need to actually hook it up to anything. So let's go through the setup process, and it looks like it'll be pretty similar to what the Apple iPhone 4S was, and it stands to reason because the Apple iPhone 4S also runs on iOS 5. So let's slide to unlock here, and there we go. We have welcome in all these different languages. Obviously I'm speaking English, so I'm going to select English here, and okay, up here you go over with the arrow. And the next thing is I am in the United States, so go to Next. Location Services. Location Services allows maps and other apps to gather and use data indicating your approximate location. I'll enable it. Why not? Hit Next. Okay, that previous step that I edited out there was actually signing on to my home wireless network. So that was pretty easy. It just came up with a list of wireless networks in my neighborhood. I chose mine and signed into it. The next thing here is set up iPad. Choose to set up as a new iPad or restore from a backup. I'm just going to hit restore from iTunes backup. You can actually restore from an iCloud backup, and that's one of the new features in iOS 5 is iCloud. It's not something that I use, but it might be useful to some of you out there. I think I have everything stored on my iTunes, so I'm just going to hit restore from iTunes backup. That makes sense. If you restore from iTunes backup, you actually have to plug it into your computer. And the purpose of this video is not to ever plug this into your computer. So I just want to show you the setup of this device independent from an actual computer. So we're going to set this up as a new iPad, and I can actually sync everything to my iTunes account at a later date. So I'm going to hit Next here. I have a EULA here. Of course, you want to agree to this, otherwise you can't use your device. So that would be $500 down the drain. So of course I'm going to agree to this, even though most people don't read them. And I'm one of those most people. I agree here. Alright, diagnostics and usage. Automatically send, don't send. I'm always a proponent of actually sending it because it makes the experience better because they can fix bugs. So I'm going to hit Next here. Your iPad is now set up. You're ready to start using the most advanced iOS ever. And then you can start using the iPad by clicking here. And looks like all of my apps are still on the device, even though I factory reset it, probably because I didn't delete everything. So that is setting up an Apple iPad 2 for the first time with iOS 5 on it. And hopefully Apple iPad 2s with preloaded iOS 5 on it will start hitting stores shortly, if they're not already in the stores. So that pretty much does it for this video. I'll see you guys next time.